Hello everyone, welcome to Fried Dice Paradise presents Alien Insurrection. Today we have four lovely players, and you know what? Let's do a quick round of introductions. Don't need to tell who you're playing because you will be going through like character introductions in a bit. So let's go from like left to right. ELH, where can people find you and who are you? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. Hi out there. My name is ELH. I am a VTubing game master.
Cool. Vin.
It's Vin. You guys probably know me from everywhere else on the mutual channels, but I probably am known best right now, hopefully, for the Messenger Tabletop RPG that's gonna be coming out soon with Josh as my partner in it.
Yeah, Prinny.
Hey guys, it's Prinny. I'm Terrified Prinny. I run a channel called Terrified_Prinny. I usually play a lot of like Monster Hunters on stream. I've been really getting to Final Fantasy 14. I've just beaten Shadowbringers and it's amazing. Anyways, I'll be playing in this lovely session by Josh, and I am very looking forward to interacting with everyone on stream.
And last but certainly not least, someone who has a new avatar looking Gucci.
Ay. Caliente. No, that's the worst first impression. Hello, I'm Basti, the Jesse Bartista. I do tabletop RPGs. Well, no, I don't make them. I just play them. Yes, I do tabletop RPG stuff and music. I'm a Bartista, bard plus barista. Hey, that be me.
Cool. So chat, so lots of cool stuff happening. Firstly, if you click any of the exclamation mark blanks, XXX, whatever, that you see on screen, you'll be able to trigger something that happens on the screen. So you can see your own, you can interact with me here. You want to know what's happening with the Dono stuff? Type in exclamation mark Dono. We're supporting Operation Supply Drop, which all the money goes to ex-military vets, and yeah, anything you do will support them. And if you don't know anywhere between 10 and above, any of these cool stuff can happen. I have, I think, almost 20 different vent sounds, which we have tested already, and the players have increased their volume to an appropriate level of fear that they can handle. So I'm super excited for that. If you want to help them, if you want to be nice, you can totally type in exclamation mark supplies and look at that instead. Or if you want to be, well, not so nice, then you can type in exclamation mark stress and see what happens there. If you prefer to look at it from a document perspective, in chat, you'll see it there. And yeah, as NPCs pop out, if you remember their name, if you type exclamation mark their name, you'll be able to see them as well. And I guess that should be it for now. I guess we might as well get started with this cinematic playthrough that I'm very excited to play. I've never played Alien before, and this is truly an exciting experience. So I'm gonna start the intro video, and we'll see them as their characters in a minute. Act 1, The Proditorus. The year is 21XX. You are the crew of the USCSS Protectorus, an exploratory vessel commissioned by Weyland-Yutani to travel through potential colonial world sites. You have worked transporting medical supplies to high anchor stations and industrial chemicals onto world production facilities, and you've gained yourselves a respectable reputation for completing your contracts, and completing some discreetly. After some rest and relaxation time, the redacted station, you have picked up a search and explore job from a Dr. Taruk, who is accompanying you on this contract. While the details are rather limited, you do know the coordinates of the potentially habitable planet. It is somewhere in the Tartarus sector. There were some reservations about the contract and an unusually detailed NDA agreement, but the payout made up for it. You accepted, set course, entered cryo, where upon awakening, you'll be fully briefed on the details of the exploration mission. As you all wake up, the first thing that you notice is that you are extremely dehydrated. So, for all intents and purposes, please mark off on your sheet to start off that you are dehydrated. And
Right.
the alarm is going off saying that Mother says, please report to common area to consume water and meals. So everyone shows up, starts heading towards the eating area, and you see a Dr. Taruk there and your captain dressed up already, even though all of you are most probably... Anne, let's start with Anne. Would you wear your uniform?
I would say yes, and it's not like a fancy uniform per se. It's mostly just your stereotypical doctor's outfit where you kind of have that blue undershirt with the white coat over top of it, but no, nothing super special.
Okay. Faith. Faith? Are you there? Is Vin there?
I am probably wearing my
Oh, there,
favorite
there.
sweats. Like I'm wearing like, you know, the physical fitness uniform, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
John, what would you be wearing?
John wakes up and he's wearing his blue engineers one suit that is standard across all Weyland-Yutani engineer operations.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, someone who is most probably not here at the moment, Spencer.
Well, Spencer, she's probably just wearing a plate jacket of sorts. She has been hiding for a while and hasn't been able to change. Her jeans are tattered. Let's just say that. Not wearing any uniform, just casual clothes.
The Captain Skylar Arden Myers, recently divorced, also the adoptive mother of Spencer, who does not know that she is here at the moment, says to all of you, hello everyone, I hope you all had a good nap. This is Dr. Taruk, and he has some information for us as we embark on the rest of this mission. If you have any questions for him, feel free. And then Dr. Taruk stands up, puts a fist on the table, and he looks at each of you and says, remember, this mission is classified black by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, so any information given or recovered will be subject to the NDA agreement that you all signed. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
There's a potential colony, and we had actually a previous vessel called the Frontier sent there, but was apparently, people say, it was attacked by marauders. The public was told it had excessive nitrogen content levels and would take about a decade to clear. A decade has passed already, and I've been told that the marauders have been cleared by Marines. A month ago, an automated navigation transmission from the sector there actually picked up by an unmanned outpost station. Apparently the vessel, the Frontier, is still floating over there. So we're going to go there, take all the information we can about the colony, and then head there and prospect it ourselves. Frontier is a inferior Sigsen model. So quick data collection, scouting, get all the info, and we leave. Do you have any questions?
What kind of info?
Anything about the colony that we can find. Atmospheric levels, living things that are there.
Okay.
I think Anne maybe raises a hand and said, question, are we to be taking live samples as well, or is this simply a, shall we say, an observe mission rather than an actual capture mission?
If there's any kind of, well, potentially useful being that we can find, yes. We can take them back. I believe we can keep them in one of our spare hypersleep pods.
Well, assuming they're small enough anyway.
John pipes up. Ma'am, I'm related, but seeing as I'm the engineer of the ship, is there anything wrong with the ship? Wayland contract stipulates I must find and repair
There
any.
better be no scratches.
I will do my best.
The captain pipes up and says, well, first thing we need to do after you all drink up is, of course, look at any potential damage that may have occurred, run regular maintenance.
Question.
Yes.
Is there? Can I make a? This is out of character. May I make a would this be like a witch check to kind of like feel the vibe from her? Like how is she? What is her overall body language feeling like right now?
Okay, so you're specifically looking at the captain, right? Not So there's a captain and a doctor, right? You're talking about the
captain right now, yeah.
captain's vibe.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a, I would say empathy, actually.
Empathy. All right.
Ooh, 0 successes. She is stone cold as ever, and you do not understand her emotions.
To be expected.
So, the Dr. Taruk, looks at each of you, and then he says, the outpost actually tried hailing the Frontier with a long-range communications thingy, but only received this response. Mother, please play audio log H1. The planet is habitable but dangerous. There are water bodies and breathable levels of oxygen. However, something is odd. There are several trees and other vegetation that have seemed to have grown overnight, and we found an acidic substance of unknown origin that damaged some of our ship's hull. You suddenly hear bullet sounds, and then, what happened? And then the transmission cuts. After this, there was no further contact from the vessel, but someone have to have sent that message, right?
Well, one would assume anyway.
Faith's eyes kind of like widen a little bit, like now that he's waking up a little bit. He looks around, is like, and we're going to this planet with just us?
Well, we just need to explore and
colony, I
leave. We just need to explore and leave, and I need to find as much information as possible. You are being paid a lot,
So
yes?
Yes, but you're sending a medic and an engineer. I heard gunshots. You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Your captain is very involved with the military, her past. And she was highly recommended. So I do not care for the rest of you. But your captain is reliable. And she said that you all are reliable.
I'm a reliable pilot.
And that's all we need you to be, right?
I kind of like sit down on the chair, just taking this all in.
Do you have any other questions for Dr. Taruk?
Not at the moment, at least on my end.
All right, let's actually go around the table for a moment, right? Let's start with the medic. What are you doing? What is a typical thing that you'd be doing to prepare, I guess, for a journey like this?
Right. So I think after, of course, getting water, getting food after hypersleep, Anne is going to almost beeline for medbay and is going to perform standard inventory, making sure that
Yeah.
whatever drugs that we need are there, that the medical tools like scalpels and other sorts of surgical implements, if needed, are very easily accessible, and it's not where I'm going to have to dig around to find what I'm looking for. Now, whether or not I leave sick bay or med bay after I do all that really depends on who walks in at that point. Something you'll find about Anne is that she is very dedicated to her work, sometimes to her detriment, if you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah, yeah. How about let's make a, I would say, medical aid check, just to see how well you do your job here.
Sure. Would I still be dehydrated for this instance or no?
You are no longer dehydrated.
Okay. All right.
Right. So, sorry. You asked to make a check. Sorry, I had you muted for a little bit by accident.
Sorry, just Anne.
Okay.
Medical aid. Here we go.
Let's focus on Anne for a second.
That's a whole lot of nothing.
So, for some reason, it's just extremely disorganized, right? And how would you describe what do you think caused the failure for this?
So I think Anne just looks at the disarray in her med bay and just crosses her arms over her chest and goes, "Well, either I had a buffoon in here before, or someone did not properly clamp down on things before we executed a high G maneuver. Either way, I'm stuck here for the next probably several hours trying to fix this chaos. Wish I had an assistant."
And then Mother goes, "Did you call for assistance, Anne Hunter?"
No, Mother. Unless you have a way to make all this, motioning at medbay, simply vanish and save me several hours.
I will inform anyone is available.
Thank you, Mother.
Okay, so you're just gonna be cleaning up all the mess there. And then let's bring back the players. Let's say, do we want to do engineering first or piloting?
On that note, does Joan have access to, say, an info pad, just to see just a rundown of the ship's current situation, current status?
So you can ask Mother.
How does this thing work? Mother?
Yes, John Kilkenny.
Yeah. Could you tell me if there's anything wrong with the ship, if any? From an engineering perspective.
some regular maintenance may be applied to the basically the equivalent of the front left thruster.
Right. Okay, so that would be okay. Yeah, front left.
And then there's like
anything else,
on
brother?
on the screen you can see exactly what's wrong. Like the thruster is like a bit. It just needs some regular oiling just to keep it from scratching against itself, right? So that it maintains a smooth functioning basically between the gears.
Okay, I'll get right on that. Thank you, mother. John, preps up. He takes his standard issue MK.50 compression suit from the wall and puts it on.
Could you make a heavy machinery check?
Heavy machinery check. Can do.
Oops.
Is that a whole lot of nothing too?
Seems like it.
How would you describe? Is it you who messed up, or or is it just?
Hey, who touched my suit? Somebody touched my suit. Don't stand for this.
Okay. Let's move on to our pilot. Faith.
Yes.
How is the ship moving?
Question. I'll be heading to the bridge at this point, right? Is the
Yeah,
captain
yeah.
there as well?
Captain will follow you, for sure. Just to make sure that nothing is going wrong.
I'll kind of look at her or him. Sorry. Ship going all right? Lovely weather, huh?
Faith. There is no weather in space. What do you
It's a
really
joke. Small
want
talk.
to ask? Okay, small talk. Got it.
Man,
Yes.
People don't change after sleep. Sorry, Captain. I'm gonna shut up. And I would just say as like the doors open to the bridge, how is the visual scape, I guess, of what's ahead of us?
So when you look out, it's immediately a bit dusty already. Like there's a lot of like, what do you call it, stardust, obscuring the vision just a bit, but it's not too bad. You are an experienced pilot. This is like, okay, it's a bit more annoying than usual, but that's it for you.
Mother, can I get a sit rep on the ship, please? And our
Can I get a what?
travels. Situation report.
Currently,
How's the travels been?
the ship has been traveling all right. No issues. Auto repairs still functional.
No one's touched my stuff underneath my chair.
No one has been awake to touch your stuff under the chair.
It better be dusty, okay? I brought it all the way back from home. Okay, if I lose it, you have eyes.
The captain looks at you and is like, we have storage space. We have a private room.
Captain, no offense, but this gets me in the zone. And as I kind of reach underneath the chair, you see me pull out like a little cassette tape and like player with it. Come on, we've gone through this many times. It helps me fly. It's a big ship, okay? It's bigger than a fighter ship. You know, I've
Just-
always wanted to be a fighter pilot.
Just fly, Faith.
You gotta have faith. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Can you
as I
make
take a
a
seat?
piloting check? Yeah,
Mhm.
after as you take a seat.
Yeah. As I take a seat, before I start piloting, may I check for my service pistol, if it's there?
Yep, it is present. It is fully loaded. 12 bullets. You don't even know if the bullets have potentially gone stale.
As I think that, I'm like, it's not like I'm gonna use it. Flares. Okay, flares good, and piloting.
So, Faith, is there anything else you need? And then you see her flick a bunch
Mother,
of switches, and she's like she's ready to hold. The captain's ready to hold.
Tell me where you want to go. And I take hold of the ship, I guess.
The coordinates are already locked in. You just need to follow it.
Not my first rodeo, okay? And I start fiddling with the screen. Look, conversations. It helps us feel normal. We just got out of like hypersleep or whatever you want to fucking call it. And I punch in the coordinates and get ready to go.
Okay, finally we have someone who has succeeded. Let's move on to like the final person on the ship. That does anyone know? I don't know. Maybe we know. Let's talk about Spencer. What the hell is Spencer doing? Bazzy, I think you're muted. I don't hear you.
Sorry. No
Yeah,
wonder.
yeah.
Hello. Spencer's probably in the cargo bay when this happens, but I don't know what Spencer's perception of this is. Like, what just happened? What does it feel like for Spencer? Does she feel like it's anything out of the normal?
I mean, at one point you must have been in a hypersleep pod as well, right? That's the only way to survive. So you are dehydrated for sure. You feel tired, and then most probably you know who helped you hide.
Yeah, with the help of. Wait, is it John? Is it John?
Yeah, John Kilkenny.
Okay. Ooh, I forgot a name. Yes. With the help of John, who empathized with my plight, I was able to get to the pod and then sneak out to the cargo bay. Sometimes I get fed. Sometimes.
What have you? So you are basically gonna be hiding, right? Because you are trying to hide from your mother.
Yeah, but what's happening right now? Again, from my perspective.
You just hear everyone getting ready to get to their jobs, basically. Right?
Oh yeah.
You might be able to meet John
usual
in the
time.
engineering area.
Oh, I may. Yeah, if that's the usual, I may hit up John. Yeah.
Okay,
But,
could you
like,
make a mobility
like,
check
is that- yeah.
to hide from your
Is that
mom,
close to the cargo
basically?
bay? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
It's accessible
wait, are
from
we
the
allowed
cargo
to
bay.
curse? Question: are we allowed to curse?
I mean, you're not allowed to curse because you're 14, but everyone else is.
Amazing. I asked for that. Okay. Mobility check. Just mobility.
Yep.
Oh wait. That's the roll. Yeah. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. I got 2 successes.
Okay, cool. So with 2 successes, you managed to hide from your mom, and I guess you're gonna meet up with John Kilkenny. John, how are you harboring Spencer?
Well, Spencer usually hides in the tech supplies room. It's usually have a couple or 1 or 2 lockers empty, so usually just hide it there for an hour or 2.
Do you both have any conversation in this hiding spot?
Oh yeah. Am I just arriving here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. What's happening?
Well, howdy, little Missy. How you doing?
I'm a bit hungry, but I noticed that everyone's moving, so I just wanna hide from that.
Your mom ain't seen you yet, right?
I'm pretty sure no, unless he's about to check up on you.
Nah, no
Does she
one
look at
comes
the
down here
cameras
down in
really
engineering.
often? Does she look at the cameras really often?
She
It's just
won't be
me.
checking out the cameras often.
Question: is there a camera in the tech room?
In the engineering shafts, there are no cameras. This is a relatively budget ship. It's modeled
Okay.
after the famed Nostromo. However, in the areas that you are hiding, Spencer, such as the storage area and the engineering shafts, there are no cameras. Not that you know of, at least.
Yeah, I just wanna have someone to talk to while this all passes, you know?
Well, old John's here about to go to work, but why don't you tell me what's on your mind, little missy?
Well, the thing is, we've been doing this for a while. I don't know how long I can keep this up. I definitely don't know how to approach the subject if I ever get found out. And if this keeps happening, I feel like eventually I may be found out.
John has this concerned look on his face, like, are you alright, little missy? Do you need medical attention?
Oh, like health-wise. Just honestly, I just want something to eat.
Well, I'm not sure if there's anything in the down there, but I can check. Can I make a perception check to see if there's any scraps of food down in engineering?
I think it's only observation, but yeah.
Observation, yeah. One sec. Let me make it's observation. There we go.
How many successes is that? 4 successes. So, you find a bunch of those prefab meals that still taste good, even if you don't like unfab them, right? If you don't pour water.
Gotcha. I find Twinkies.
Oh yeah, Twinkies, exactly.
No, Twinkies.
It's
those
like,
are my
oh
favorite,
well,
y'all.
let me see. Whoa, I think we might have something here for you. Picks the box, dusts it off. Do you like Twinkies, little miss?
Those are my favorite.
There you go.
Thank you, John.
Also, you most probably find a bottle of water. With 4 successes, you definitely. Wait, was it 1 success? Wait, let me just double check that. Yeah, it's 1 success. You also find water for Spencer.
Right, and here we go to wash all that down.
That hit the spot. Thank you.
You take care now, little missy.
Yeah, well.
Mother
What
announces.
is happening? Is that just work?
Yup, someone dang scratched my suit. I gotta buff it up before I can go to work. So yeah, I'll be down here for a little while before I start working.
Yeah,
Let
and
me know
then
if I need to play any friends.
Mother cuts you all off. 2 hours until entry orbit. Presence of dense dust clouds detected. You all have the coordinates of the last transmission from the frontier. And as you approach, Mother says, "Hostile ships detected. Hostile ships detected. All report to bridge. All report to bridge."
Well, I think that's work calling. I'll catch you later, little missy.
Be safe, okay?
All right.
Yeah. So John, you're gonna head over to the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. Right, and then the captain screams at each of you to get to your decks, get to your respective locations. Anne, what are you doing?
So I'm going for the sensor seat, and my first question is going to be: Mother said ships plural. How many are out there?
So based on your initial the initial comm sensors, there seems to be one, and then there's a smaller transmission. You can identify it to be some sort of probing device.
Would you say that this is them establishing a target lock, or no?
Make a com tech roll.
Sure. Hey, one success. We'll take it.
Okay. So you would know that this is more of a scouting probe. They may know that you are here, but because it's still heading in your direction, the signal may not have processed that the other ship knows that you're here at the moment.
Okay, so I'll turn to the captain and say, I'd recommend either we go dark or we go loud. And if we go dark, we go dark. But it's your call, Captain.
Faith, do you have any recommendations?
So, you can see me like fiddling with my cassette player. And where's the? I have the target. Where's it? Come on. I look around. Do we have anyone on guns? Good idea.
Oh, no.
No one on guns. We are going dark, Captain.
I'll do guns.
Okay.
And then she heads over to
Okay.
the gunning deck.
Josh, check the chat.
As in which
Um,
chat?
Oh, Foundry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes,
in the
Spencer. You
meantime.
may enter. You may enter, Spencer.
Okay. What would that be? Mobility?
And you're currently on the sensors, right?
Anne is on
Yes,
the
I am.
sensors.
So apart from that probing drone, the scouting drone, there are no other signs?
As far as I can
Um,
tell, no, it's just that scouting.
The actual ship is most probably extreme distance or further.
You see like a big smile come on like Faith's face. Captain, can I engage manual control, please?
Manual control granted.
Woo! Okay. And you see my hands kind of like this lock onto everything on like on my control panel. All right, Mother, we're gonna try to maneuver our way out of this. Let's try to avoid them at all costs. Is that the plan, Captain, or do you want to get rid of them if you can? Like, how are guns looking? I mean, I feel like you should be telling me this. Sorry, I'm just a little bit excited.
The guns have not been, well, warmed up or lubed up yet. But they should be fine. We have 4 ASAT missiles if we have to use them.
Is the engineer here yet?
Yep, John arrives.
Howdy. John Kilkenny reporting for duty.
Are you think the ship maybe can handle a fight just if it happens?
Well, I did run through the diagnostics, and there's a little trouble with the left front thrusters. I may need to check that.
Oh, that'll be very, very important. Yes, please.
The
Will
captain
do.
looks at Captain's looking at each of you, and is like, we'll try to go dark then. Each of you go to your stations. I will head over to the gun area. Contact Mother if you need me for anything. And she begins leaving the bridge.
You can see me like slowly testing thrusters with like nervous excitement.
Yeah, John slowly goes back to the tech supplies, grabs his grabs his standard suit and his work tools, and he gets straight to work.
Okay. The captain heads
Alright.
over to the gun area and sees Spencer. So now they're gonna have a bit of an argument.
Wait. I sneaked. Got 2 successes.
Oh wait, so you're sneaking into the...
Yeah.
Okay, you have 2 successes
I'm
for that.
grabbing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you snuck into the gun control area. Your mother walks in, and then she starts setting up for the guns. And then, are you gonna do anything or just gonna watch her?
I am probably like, I was about to be like curious and be like, oh, no one else is here. What if they need help? I could shoot right now. And then I don't know where she starts hearing noises, and then she's like, oh shit. And she's gonna like hide below the like command deck,
Yeah.
right? But behind it, she's like, oh no, I'm fucked. But she's
Your
gonna
mom-
continue hiding.
Yeah, your mom's
Right away.
definitely not gonna look for you. Your mom's just gonna walk in. So, did we make a piloting check for going dark already? Not yet, right?
No, Going Dark was a sensors, and I don't think I roll anything for it.
Okay. So, going dark. Let me just open up the rules for that. So, yeah, so you have gone dark, which basically means that they're going to make a detection roll.
Oh no, it is
right?
I am still rolling context. Let me roll that.
Yeah.
Well, I got a whole lot of nothing.
No. Okay, so you go dark. Yeah, so you make a contact roll, and then the enemy has to make a contact roll as well. Oh no, a detection roll, which is... This part's the new part that I'm not very familiar with yet. Detection is... Okay, I have it here. The Marauders. Yep.
I don't know what's happening with the sensors, but would it be possible to already start like try to leave the vicinity of whatever, like if I have any knowledge about how far that drone is looking? Is that possible?
Yeah, so the drone looks out, and it's about at this point the drone is about 4 zones away from you all. The Marauders themselves just begin to approach your sensors at about 8 zones away. Captain setting up. Captain cannot give you commands. I would say the main ones in the bridge are Anne and Faith. So you both are kind of calling the shots right now.
Out of curiosity, sorry,
Yep.
with Spencer, what's zone the gun area?
Say that again. What's in the what?
Oh, what zone is the gun area?
So the gun area would be. You don't need to place your token on the map. The gun area is accessible through the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know, like, relative to everyone else, where I am.
And then you hear your mom mumbling. I hope Spencer's safe. And she starts yanking stuff. She does not notice that you're here at all.
Achoo.
Do you actually sneeze so she hears you? And then she begins
Sure.
looking around. And she looks under the deck and she sees you and she's like... And she gives you death stare immediately. Mom death stare.
Well, you were gonna leave us alone for a while.
The last time you were on a ship, you knocked the gunner out and basically started shooting people. Sure, it helped us survive, but what are you doing here?
About to do the same thing?
Aim well, left trigger first, don't forget. And then
You
she
got it,
stands up.
boss.
And you can see in her face, she's just like frustrated, but at the same time relieved. So she can come back to the bridge and like start issuing commands. And then she stops at the entrance of the gunner room. She turns to you. Who was it?
What do you mean? I did this all by myself.
Make a manipulation roll there.
Oh no.
Oh god. Good luck.
No thanks.
Mother's wrath.
When we are in safety, you are grounded, young lady. And then she like stomps off. Soon after, she
before I get here anyways.
yeah, soon she reaches the bridge again, and then she looks at each of you. Well, someone brought my daughter here, so we have a gunner now. And then she mainly looks at Faith and John. I feel like the captain would have some level of thinks that Anne wouldn't be the one who would sneak the daughter on, so she doesn't death stare Anne at all.
Look, Captain. Kids are death omen? No. Not me. Nothing to do with me. 100%.
Have we successfully gone dark? She like completely ignores the conversation.
Well, I suppose that depends on your definition of going dark. To some people, yes. To others, not so much.
Is the drone still heading towards us or away from us?
Looks like towards us still.
We can
And
fix
that
that.
means
We
they
can
haven't
fix
detected
that.
us.
Right.
Should we shoot the drone down?
Well, the way I see it, if we shoot the drone down, they definitely know that something's here. Whereas if we coast past the drone and hope it doesn't pick us up, then we don't have to fight anyone.
Yeah, we can just like reroute all the energy and we can like get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I mean, as much as I'll let it go fighting in, just broken thrusters, not a fun idea.
So we'll be moving on to like the second round. Can we make yet another Comtech to continue hiding?
I actually got a success on that one. Nice.
Okay. And I'll do an observation roll. I am not rolling well today. Yeah.
And how we looking?
Well, it actually appears this time that the little maneuver with the thrusters has made it so that they are going right past us.
Yeah, this isn't a formal battle yet because they haven't detected you.
Okay.
Can we make yet another piloting check to hide from the marauders?
Yes, please. God, motherfucker.
Okay, so that's one fail there. Add one stress
Alright.
because you know that you're a bit rickety compared to usual. Maybe still groggy from the hypersleep.
And I'm gonna be immediately like disregard that and be like, John, did you fix the thrusters yet or something? My voice is cracking. Fuck, I'm like 28 or something.
John, you're muted.
Now hold on to your thrusters. I'm just getting to. Hold on to your horses. I'm just getting to the thrusters. John takes out his handy dandy maintenance jack and cranks this bad boy open.
Go ahead and make a heavy machinery check.
Please, 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 please.
Okay, okay, one success. That's enough. One success is enough. So
All right. Tell me the damage, boss.
So you managed to finish the remaining maintenance that you weren't able to do just now from being distracted by Spencer. Seems to be at least not going to go wrong in the near future, right? You do need to do like a second round of checks for sure, and because there's no damage, you feel like you'll be fine for now. And then mother responds, all thrusters functioning at 100%.
All right, John Kilkenny to Faith. Thrusters 100% operational.
Captain, permission to get the fuck out of here?
Spencer won't shoot anyone yet because there's no one to shoot. Unless Spencer, do you want to just like screw it and aim for the the pod anyway?
What will
Empathy check on him,
Spencer-
just in case.
God.
So what's the pod? What do you mean by pod?
There's a scout. There's like a
camera?
scouting machine that belongs to the Marauders. That's kind of in your vicinity.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an enemy, right?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. They're the bad guys, right?
Give me a second. I'm just bringing Jazzy Bazzy back. Okay. Yeah, like so they are the enemy. You haven't been instructed to shoot, but you know this is not friendly.
Yeah, I need to do this. Let's go. Please. Please, no! Oh well. Wait, is it ranged weapon or was it something else?
Yeah, it is ranged weapon. It is ranged weapon. So
Was it
so you
left trigger or the right trigger again?
Can I prove it? I really want to shoot them down.
so you shoot anyway. And can you make yet another comm tech roll to continue staying dark, but this time with minus, I would say with one less d6.
All right.
Sorry for ruining the stealth.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if they're firing weapons, then I don't think I would bother staying dark. I think I'd just go for a target lock.
Spencer's firing weapons, not the Marauders. So
Right. Which, in order to fire, you have to do the target lock action.
yeah, you have to take the target lock action. Oh yeah, Spencer can't fire. Spencer's just firing into the dark.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh,
So
Well,
that's a lot. Either way, it's a whole lot of nothing.
Okay.
I am in character laughing as I hear the.
why doesn't it work?
This is laughter
Alright.
of pain.
They still don't see you anyway, so that doesn't matter. Are you making the target lock? So you're making the target lock action, Anne, or oh no, that was the continue going dark, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Faith, can you make one last piloting check for this?
Yes, of course. Get us out of here, Faith.
Spencer's really confused. as
You
to
have
why
one
shoot-
success.
I immediately give the death stare to the little kid that's in the room.
Wait, we're in the same room? Oh no. That's embarrassing.
Faith can see you from one of the comms.
Oh, okay,
And that's one of the ways that y'all can communicate. John, can you make just one last engineering check just to make sure that everything is okay?
Can do.
Heavy
It's just
machinery. Yeah.
Just one heavy machinery. Can do. That's a affirmative.
Nice, nice. Good job. More than one success. So you all managed to avoid this altogether, right? Like the Marauders don't notice you. At one point, at least on the sensors, you can see the beeping of the Marauder ship flying past all of you, and at that moment, everyone's like holding your breath as you basically wait for this to pass by, and then it's gone. Far away. No shooting involved. No fighting. You all have successfully stealthed across the Marauders. The captain looks at each of you, rubs her forehead, and then she says, "Okay, John,
Yes, ma'am.
why?
Why what, ma'am?
Why else? What else am I asking? Why did you bring Spencer here?"
Well, to be honest, ma'am, didn't seem quite right to be for a little girl to be all alone. So, I might have left open a vent somewhere. I'm really sorry, ma'am.
Kid doesn't even know to wait for the target lock.
I
We
told
don't
her
even have
not
enough
to.
staff on this shit.
Like I said, I'm really sorry, ma'am. Just that I have a little girl back home, and I don't really like seeing little girls by themselves. So I think she's better off with us, ma'am.
She almost caused a space fight here.
I'll keep an
I'm
eye
looking
on
at the
her.
cameras.
That
What's
makes
Spencer
you
doing?
feel better, ma'am.
What's
I'm,
Spencer
like,
doing?
I'm looking below the deck. Why ain't it working?
The guns have been like most probably. I think at one point, like after hearing the right. And would
the
you have
thing.
like turned like locked off the guns?
Turn them off. Yeah.
So my head cannon, well, not head cannon. This is my cannon. I play a lot of arcade games, right? So I like to shoot, but I don't actually know how it works. I just, whenever I am able to, I have good aim, but I don't know how anything works. So I'm like, wait, why doesn't it work? What's the damn thing not working? I start like smashing the desk a bit.
I turn on the
Just want to see.
mother. Tell them to stop. Mother, my ship. Mother, my ship.
Please stop. Please stop. And that's like all
Oh.
Mother says.
I'm sorry, desk. I didn't mean to hurt you that much.
I'm sorry, desk. Can you say I'm sorry, desk?
Yeah, I'm just being a smart.
And then Mother says, "Approaching coordinates shortly."
You just hear from the cassette player that's playing in the headphones. If you like pina coladas, getting lost in the rain. And I'm just leaning back on the chair.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
Like, are you like broadcasting that like with or without headphones? Faith.
It should be loud enough for other people to hear.
I was like, hey, I've got the same music on my Six and C series magnetic tape recorder.
Death stare from Faith.
Dr. Taruk also hears that, and then he looks at you. You brought Sigson onto Wayland.
was-
If you asked before we left, we could have provided you with higher quality materials and equipment than this inferior Sigson
with all
model.
due respect, ma'am, it's from my daughter.
Your daughter bought you a Sigson.
That's right. She saved up. Couldn't say no to my daughter.
And then he scratches his brow in disappointment. As we approach the frontier, because of the heavy gas clouds, we're gonna need to make a comtech roll to detect it. Anne, would you like to make another comtech roll, but with -2?
Oh, well,
Well, it's the first one
-2
anyway, so
would've-
technically it's still a success. Good job. As you approach, even through this thick, dense cloud, Faith, you are able to see the inactive dark ship of the frontier. Can you make a piloting check to get next to it?
Yes. Captain, slowing down the ship.
Nice, nice. So, Faith, you managed to park the ship close enough that you don't need to use clamps in order to remain stable. The captain shouts, "Mother, calm my daughter down now." Spencer, report to Captain Arden Myers in the bridge immediately.
Yes, ma'am. And I go my way.
Spencer, you eventually reach the bridge. Everyone is there. Look at each other. She looks at you. Go to my room. Stay on the ship.
I put my head down. I'm sorry, I didn't know how it worked. And I go.
And now we approach the frontier. Yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break first before we get into Act 2. You wanted space combat and you all ran away? So
I wanted to shoot.
yeah, I know you wanted to shoot, but everyone else was like stealth. But okay. Yeah, we'll go on a quick 5-minute break. Check out what's happening with Anne, and we'll see you all in a bit. Don't forget, there are dono tables. Please check it out, and we'll see you all in a bit.
Yeah, go check them out, guys.